facial tattoos.
Scary looking dude.
You know that the news is saying shit like this now because of how culture go, right? Like, this is wild, bro.
Police surround a shed with guns drawn. They take into custody a scary-looking dude with facial tattoos. Then cops enter the shed. They are looking for someone. Is there somebody up there in the loft? It's an unforgettable sight. A ghostly figure slowly makes her way down a ladder. That's not makeup she's wearing. She's got 2 black eyes. Police say 23-year-old Chloe Jones was beaten with a baseball bat and held in the shed for 4 days before she was rescued. Chloe says she wants her face shown as a warning for other women. She says the accused kidnapper, 33-year-old William Mazengo, offered her a ride home in Kenmore, Ohio. She made the mistake of accepting and ended up in the shed where she was beaten. It turns out Chloe Jones wasn't his first kidnapping victim. He was convicted of kidnapping another woman in Ohio in...
And got home.
2007.
Yo, let me tell you something. Any human that ever just snatches another human, you're going to do that is a mental health issue.
Wait, time out. How did you get home?
Because, like Emily asked, right? Like, do you think people... Because we don't go off circumstances. We have a set of laws. You did this how much time you could get. Do you think every nigga that murdered somebody deserves to do fucking, like...
No.
If I go to trial and blow trial, y'all know, like, there is no wind down with boo. We not in here, right? Yeah. If I go to trial, if I'm not like, yeah, I'll take the time. I got life in prison right now.
That's what he was telling people.
So if you make the decision... Yo, bro, if you ever stop your car, so look, it's simple as this. Say, for instance, that I'm in the car driving, and I stop and jump out the car and grab Medkit and throw her in the car, and people see it and report it and the police pull us over, and they find out that me and Medkit done been together for all this time and all this shit, you do not have to, like, yes, the charge is kidnapping still. You know that's kidnapping. If you want to press kidnapping charges on me, yes, that is the fucking charge. But I am not him. If this my bitch, where you go? Come here, man. It's dark. What you doing? I don't want to get in the car. Fuck that. Get away from me. I hate you. Get your stupid ass in the fucking car.
Carly.
What are you doing? But if you the nigga just pull up in your white van and hop out and grab a woman, that should be the life that you're going to do it again. It's a mental health issue. The average nigga ain't obviously thinking about that. And if y'all didn't get him help, right? Because the fucked up part is, do I feel like they should get life in prison? Not necessarily. I don't feel like you should get life in prison with a mental health issue. I've been in prison, bro.
What help can you get, nigga?
Well, they shut down all asylums.
Look, so cuz, let me tell you something, right? Anybody could be rehabilitated. Like, yo, cuz, I will shoot a nigga over $20.
So you think pedophile...
Consciously. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, right? So what it is society says, right? So we got wrongs, right? I'm an intersectionalist. Is that it? An intersectionalist, that's my new shit, right? I'm always at the intersection. So I've really been in prison. So when you go to prison, right? The toughest nigga in there, if you ask him to do something to a pedophile, you might be in trouble. Because it's not even logical for you to think he don't got kids in the family at home. Oh, you think I should spend an extra 10 years in prison because he did whatever he did. It's just not logical. Then you get the smart gangster niggas that's like, is his brain different than mine? It is. So when somebody who is considered to be autistic does something, we'll be like, oh, he autistic, right? there is something really wrong with their brains. You see what I'm
I
saying?
wonder if serial killers and people like that is on the spectrum.
No, what it is
No,
that
I'm just saying,
no, you can
like,
Google
what-
it, but it's something. Sometimes it can happen to you get in a car accident.
Yeah.
So basically, you know the frontal lobe of your mind, right? So like, even when I talk to you about being a serial killer, whether I believe it or not, right? I get like, so what it really boils down is having an impulse problem, right? How often, you know how often I wanted to kill somebody? That's the only difference. So you know how when you mad as a motherfucker and you want to smoke a nigga? There's a difference. The frontal lobe of the brain, right, is like, is where those decisions are made. If that shit is tweaked in any capacity, so our serial killers don't look like them. Our serial killers look like the niggas that shoot 2-3 niggas, stab a nigga in the neck when they get to jail. He's a gangster nigga. Because we know the average nigga is not doing this. Something is wrong. Yo, my nigga. Remember, like, even with the shit with my moms and them, right? Like, I was talking to my bro. He like, yo, bro, you was doing that for love. Made me feel kind of crazy. Like, so you remember, because they said, we're going to call the police on you. Hey, like, it's like, okay. You think, nigga? And you know how they talk about, like, crimes of passion, momentary lapses, and so it could go different because they came. So they rolled right past. Like, we just missed us, right? Now, I recognize faster that it's a momentary lapse of judgment, right? Like, that something went wrong. That is something there that's making me do some shit that the average person wouldn't even, making me go a distance in a moment. Now, there were times when I never recognized it, where I just kept going and going and going and going and going and going. But now I'm just able to recognize that. There is only one thing, like, I got counseling. Because so, when I came home, I was almost the same person. I didn't think so. My mind was a little different, but in the same circumstances, I was, I would say there would be people who would have considered me to be on one, on sometimes, right? And this is after doing over a decade and change in prison. So, how stupid is that? All right, look. So, we talking about somebody else, like, maybe, you think that nigga's stupid, right? I mean, you can say it, cuz, like, nigga, I think that's stupid, like.
Talking about nigga bugging out.
Like, my nigga, I just did over a decade in prison. I'm robbing niggas. Out after my curfew, smoking blunts. I knocked the nigga out there on camera. I was involved in every possible thing that you shouldn't be involved in. Robberies. All on parole. So look, the moment they catch me, it's another double digit. I might not be home yet. Some people might be too far gone, right? But prison is a different dynamic than a mental institution. So when you go to prison, all right, so say you catch a body, right? Do me a favor, Google the exact amount of time for ART in New York State. This was happening. I often wondered if niggas knew what was going on. I want to say it's 90 days, but I got a feeling it's like 4 months. I don't want to do it an injustice. How long is ART?
What is that?
Like anger regression training, treatment training. They telling you the amount of days?
6 weeks.
And that's when they send you after you got it.
Every nigga in jail for a violent crime got to do that. But what I'm saying is, you give me 17 years. The whole 17 years, we gonna work on the whole purpose of me shooting a nigga for 90 days. We gonna get
They
this.
say it's 32 sessions.
Yeah, it's just 32 sessions. I think it go down to 90 days though. They boiled it down to like 90 days. Oh, 6 months at a max though. But even if it's 6 months, you see what
No
I'm saying?
less than 21 months. Oh, that's the people that can get it. I'm sorry.
That's a whole different. Like I thought that's why I wanted New York State Department
Yeah,
of
I
Corrections.
did do New York State Department of
Yeah.
Corrections.
Even if it was 21 months, it would be. But no program is 21 months.
No, it's a person could have no less than 21 months. Earned eligibility. Oh, that's merit. No.
Oh no, that's
aggression.
time. That's a good
ART
time.
is aggression replacement training.
Yeah, that's
right?
why I said aggression
It's
replacement.
only 2 hours a day.
Yeah, when you go to classes, but it's
Yeah.
not every day.
It says just 32
Shanice.
sessions.
Yeah.
It doesn't say the amount of time. You just
So
gotta figure
32
out
times 2, if it's 2 hours a day, like 64 hours. You could try to stretch 64 hours out however long you want. So what it is that prison is just so this what happens in prison. You go in prison. You know how they say the inmates run a prison? They do. It's just security. So it's just like now they may get a little bit more involved in shit, some COs, because there's relationships involved. Nigga might be there for 20 years. Of course you cool with them. But like that same wild nigga just buying dope. Like he just got his grandmother sending him money. He just in the yard sniffing dope, waiting to go home and do that to get like nigga. And the rules is the rules is the rules. Because say if I stab you over some money you owe me and I stab him because he a pedophile, they gonna take me to outside court and give me the same amount of time. Now you hear niggas doing, it's clout involved. So niggas in jail will get clout now. But it's all type of dynamics. It better not be no niggas in there trying to protect the nigga. Nigga better not turn Muslim. Like I said, you know who was in the jail with me? You know the nigga from Paid in Full?
The uncle.
The uncle.
The one who killed the little boy.
The nephew. Yeah, he Muslim. His name is Apple. That's his name, Apple.
Talk about the nigga from the movie.
That's
the
based on a
real
true story.
Oh, okay.
So the uncle, he was in Elmira with me. He Muslim. Yo, bro, you know how many people that I know that watch Paid in Full that's like, yo, this nigga got me, this is crazy. Like, nah, nigga doing Ramadan, bitch. The niggas eating good, niggas at the malls. Niggas were nigga, all this shit in there chilling, nigga, what?
She knew what to do.
And that's why I say like in that place you realize like the differences between evils. Like where you can't even help it. Like you really got a mental health issue. I'm normal killing niggas. Kind of shit be like, I think I'm a follower. I think I could be regular. I think make whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, however niggas get to thinking about shit, kind of. It's just like you start to realize the difference between wrongs. So, like I be talking shit about you being a serial killer. You not be the first nigga I met. Lucky for us. Right? If you was a serial killer, right? That I probably talk to niggas more like, nigga be right, like, bro, son be, a nigga be, it be the same thing as trying to talk to your bitch about some shit. So I don't feel like talking about it. Stop asking me that. That's what it's gonna be. What you think it's gonna be? Some deep mystical shit? Like, yo, bro, why you killing them bitches for? You crazy as hell. Come on, man. We weren't even talking about that. Nigga human is just a little tweak. That's how nigga be getting through. Just the mystique is stripped away. And that's what be happening like with the celebrities and shit too. And I hate that y'all let me go off like that.
17,
man.
but
That's what's
was
gonna be.
released after serving only 18 months in prison. Now that victim,
See,
Mackenzie,
that is wild. That is wild. That had to be, he just had to get caught. So that's another thing, right? Say for instance that even I'm your cousin and I somehow get caught with I kidnapped some girl. What did you think I was going to do with her?
Yeah, let's see, because the victim.
But if you get caught before the rape happens, you probably don't even going to get a whole lot of shit.
Maston is speaking out.
And the police were able to come in and swarm him, and he, the whole time during when he was getting in the cop car and everything else, he was screaming that he was going to finish what he started.
When you saw her black eyes, did you have those same black eyes?
Yes, it was one of the most scariest experiences of my life. I just can't believe that law enforcement and the court system is allowing him to keep reoffending.
Yeah, something else happened.
This shit black as fuck.
Can I show y'all something that happened that told me something that everybody else might have missed?
One. Is there somebody up there in the loft? It's an unforgettable sight. A ghostly figure slowly makes her way down a ladder. That's not makeup she's wearing. She's got 2 black eyes. Police say 23-year-old Chloe Jones was beaten with a baseball bat and held in the shed for 4 days before she was rescued.
Guys, some water.
Chloe says she wants.
Did you see it?
But she just comfortably sat down.
If you've been traumatized, bro, if you've been through some real shit, right?
Sat down.
So the girl previous to that, right? What did she have that told you that it was something different about her? That she wasn't just
Terrified. She's still trembling.
she had too many piercings. You don't even know. You don't know what name the girl. Show me go on Google or anywhere right now and show me any woman with a whole lot of piercings that's in a position of extreme power or really like who life isn't kind of like isn't following some. Show me. You can't even name one.
What?
Politician. Fuck it.
Nobody.
Fortune 500 company CEO. Well, her shit like stuff like that.
No, that could have been happening.
It's like a sign of some kind of rebellion or some shit like that, right? Can I ask y'all why those 2 girls got in the car? What was they doing? Why they got in the car? Why did he get 18 months? Why did they get in the car? They was prostituting. And the police know this because if you Google those girls, they probably got a few cases.
Yeah.
But when you are a media company, right? I'm not like, when you're a media company, it's your job to sell it. But if somebody snatch you coming from work, right? Because there's a story to it. There's a big fucking story. There's me crying. There's dudes home from college. This is a different scenario, my nigga. We on the news too.
But the girl, we don't know when she got those piercings. Could have been after for her rebellions because of the situation. We don't know how she was before that. We just see the aftermath of her kidnapping. So I don't want to judge her on that.
He got 18 months.
Yeah, but we don't know when he kidnapped her. The span of time.
What I'm saying is that like
Whatever
I don't
time
think
in
it
the
was
18
a. I don't think it was a. I don't think it was a.
That could have changed her kidnapping.
No, true trauma takes distance.
Yeah, but that would have been her rebellion. You don't know if she
that's not no. So we are saying this rebellion to her. It's a word that probably means the direct opposite of rebellion.
I'm not saying rebellion. Probably her strength. Like,
yes.
I'm
so that's why I
back.
said it just takes a little bit of time for it to build up.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even as traumatizing to her. You want to say something, dude? It wasn't even as traumatizing to her as the normal trauma victims when you see it. Sometimes. So, I mean, and I could be totally speculating, creating some kind of crazy narrative, but when you seen it, it wasn't even like, it stopped getting all the way freaky to you once she came out the shit. Because when they said they beat her with baseball bats, you said to yourself, no, that he didn't beat her with a baseball bat. He was punching her in the grill. Matter of fact, he might have punched her one time in the middle of the face and her nose.
She would have been done if she got beat with baseball.
With a base, because you see, nigga, you know, niggas go out like, it's a different kind of thing. And if I hit you in the eye, that soft gushy shit with a baseball bat,
makeup either. So
that shit looked like she was standing too close to a fireplace. If you ask, I'm fucking with y'all, but wait, like, and I'm not saying like what I'm saying is it just doesn't even look the part. And then you get the real dirtbag men that go to this point, right? because there is another point that is hard to go to. Yo, bro, it doesn't make you wrong for doing it, right? But it damn sure should be considered a hell of a mistake and a misstep. Whatever situation got you walking, that's why I be saying to people, you don't like that you walking. You wish that you want this. Like, there are other alternatives as opposed to just getting it in. My feet hurt. How you got to the point of your feet hurting? Motherfucker be preying on a motherfucker that they could take advantage of. I'm looking at niggas as humans. I could compare anything to anything. It's niggas in jail that's gay for pay. I'm really not even sure niggas is gay. But they done got wrapped up with a gay nigga who got money. Nigga parents be looking out for him. Nigga, and then nigga, man, nigga, I ain't even gay, man. I'm just trying to survive. Nigga, nigga, it's other niggas in here surviving without being gay, gang. Cause it'd be a thing, you know, that shit ostracize a nigga. So now it would be like, I ain't down no more, but I don't want to be down. Hey, you gotta make a decision. Yo, you kid, y'all see you over there playing I Declare War with that nigga. Yo, bro. Humans, when a nigga got a mental health issue, bro, I know I was crazy. I don't like Ray Ray, but I remember the other day the nigga hit me up on Facebook out of nowhere. Like, yo, what up? Yo, I don't even know where that conversation went. I called him Lil Kev. I'm like, yo, what up, Lil Kev? Because I damn sure put drugs in that nigga. I remember niggas in my neighborhood trying to have like a fake intervention with me about that. That nigga hit me up. I'm like, oh, man, I ain't give a fuck. Like, where was my mind? But you know what's crazy, though? Like, I'm going to ask you this, Deuce. Yo, do you think I ain't deserve a second chance? I know I deserve that shit, cuz. Like, so, like, and if we really saying the only reason I really got a second chance is because I'm like, I'll take the time. Like, I'm not going to go to trial. Because a lot of niggas is, you know, niggas go to trial. Like, don't let a nigga have enough money to really go to trial. Don't let a nigga have enough money where niggas don't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas like, man, listen, man, we need you home, nigga. Nigga got a record deal. I probably had life in prison. Record label, like, we can't lose you. We got it. Like, they don't understand. They play gambling. They gonna win. Nigga, it's gonna be another me, right? Like, nigga, like, no way. We got the lawyer money. Lawyer, like, hey, you're innocent. I'm like, yo, let's get it. Man, 82 niggas on the stand. I'd have been in there like, look. Wait, no. Hold on, man. I'll take everything back. Hit rewind. You see what I'm saying? So, like they say, like, it was like a leaf falling from the sky. Like, if you stop to watch that shit, could change your life. You just missed a straight bullet, right? Like that's how it is on some human shit sometimes, bro. Like, I think with the right people there, under the right circumstances, I went around the serious roundabout way to answer that question. Yes, I think a serial killer could be rehabilitated. Like, that nigga that shot them people in that hallway. Y'all remember when I did that reaction to that video? That shit right there, it blew people's mind. But, bro, do you know how close you be to that? Like, if a nigga knocking on your door, bugging at night, and you got the pistol in you, don't let you feel in the right. Don't let a little bit of shit be going on in your life. Like, on the camera with no sound, you a savage, cuz. But then I'm sitting here in a position like, this nigga cuz was frustrated. He got all that shit going on with Nas. This nigga ringing his doorbell, bugging. He might, whatever, Amazon, whatever the case may be, right? I'm thinking of it maybe differently, but you're not going to get judged off your circumstances or your perspective. That's not what's going to happen. It's a set of guidelines to go, nigga, do you want this 20 years or not? Your situation different from me because that's 20 years away. There ain't no father shit. You could pretend like I could still be a good dad from in there. But that's done. Like, this real decision you gotta make. Like, my mom told me take 20 years. I don't know what she might say. She might be like, fuck that. Like, nigga, I might be trying to tell her, like, how much they saying going over that nigga? He even shot a nigga on camera, what they gonna give him 10 years? I don't think you should take the 10 years. She might be like, not my baby. You might be had the nigga to be made to make the decision. It be times like that where it be like, but so should the decision whether or not you get a second chance be in your hands? Who should really make that decision? The judge, the DA, your lawyer, they should be able to go in the office for 30 minutes and come out and give you the exact amount of time you need. Is this nigga a crazy maniac that can never be returned? What happened to cause this to happen? Hey, yo, you know he was in a car accident when he was little. Like, when they tell you about the serial killer, they be like, yeah, nigga, I hit in the head with a bat when he was a kid. And from that point on, so wait, is this something different? If you run a CAT scan on his brain and all of ours, is it different from ours? Well, why, yes, it is. So you mean to tell me that we ain't gonna let him plead insanity? That sound crazy? No. So if niggas is coming at it from that perspective and that kind of understanding, nigga, anybody could be a rehabilitated. Nigga, when you think of I understand the power of drugs. I understand the power of intelligence. Like I said, once upon a time, a nigga was rubbing that wood for fire. Then we got stoves, nigga. And now we got air fryers. Nigga, human beings is dope when they minds is working properly, my nigga. So I do believe under the current way, no. But nigga, like, if we address the fucking main problems as they come, we won't ever have most of the shit, bro. Like, so when I said the slavery shit when I was talking about being president, I was like, nigga, you ain't paid child support 20 years. Bitch, you ain't did this. All these niggas be happy like, yo, bro, y'all left him with that mother? Y'all niggas know. Nigga, CPS done been over there 8 times. Y'all still, like, bro. Fuck it, man. I don't give a fuck about my moms, man. Listen, let me tell you something, right? So my sister got diabetes, right? She's 16 years old. My sister, not 16, but my sister probably 400, almost 500 pounds. What if it wasn't even a myth that over the time, since she been like I remember, I was in prison and my mom said, your sister went in the kitchen and pulled a chair up to the pot of macaroni and ate almost the whole pot with her hands and laughed. Now, I don't even know much about kids, and I know macaroni a little bit, but
ain't no way to eat all that shit.
Were you serious? Like, do you think you should let her do that shit? Like, what if she, I fucking hate this nigga. Will you tell me, I'm done with you? I'm done. I can finish this, okay?
I think that's something that you should be letting go on.
Yo, my nigga.
And on and on and on and on.
But no, right? Check it. Now, say for instance that you also growing up in a like tumultuous household where shit, just like the average shit that could get a kid to go through some shit, whatever, right? Start to tackle that on like. Now, I feel like from being an insider, you should be able to see that more, right? So I will be coming at shit from a wild, crazy perspective, right? I'll choke my sister. If the day ever came, say they owned a firearm. And the day ever came where my sister killed them, do you think she don't deserve, like, it might, what if she killed them and cut their heads off? I was locked up with a dude, man, listen, bro, and was mad people writing, trying to get out. Yo, I can't remember this thing now. I said I was going to ask on Baz, right? I used to play Scrabble with him, but nigga was adopted. It was the pastor nigga. Man, I think the nigga they killed him with a fire poker. That's why I said this shit. But it was a big, like, I remember his girlfriend parents kind of understood he was telling them and shit. But they found the cameras. It was him and then, like, a semi-retarded nigga. That, you know, like, when you grow up in poverty and shit happens to you, when you, I take the word, like, more hint, like, you know when it be dudes a little slower than us, right? But they gotta be forced to keep up because it's just like, you don't even have enough for anybody to really give a fuck about you. Your parents didn't, so, well, you don't have parents who could get machines or do whatever, like, that nobody cares about you and they love drugs or whatever more, right? And now, you adopted by, like, the pastor. Like, this nigga got the cameras in the bathroom. Then this nigga find the cameras. So he was fucking with something, but you know, because son's slow. So, nigga killed that nigga. But you can't kill the pillar of the community no matter what the evidence be. Because you just ain't allowed to kill nobody like that.
But he was pillaring.
Even if he a pedophile, right? So say for instance that a kid go kill a priest that molested them. Don't that kid go to jail still? Mm-hmm. If I'm the lawyer, the DA, if we go in the room together, within a half an hour we could come out, hey, like, young lady, today's your lucky day. You're going to definitely have to get some counseling because the average person might not have did that. But I can't see giving you the rest of your life in prison because you murdered the nigga that abused you and your sisters and your mothers and your brother. Like, I can't. But sometimes that shit fucking happens, bro. And then it be a nigga who we know the circumstances different in. Blaze that nigga clean on up. Nigga over here. So some shit that we don't even like, yo, man, like humans, sometimes humans hang on to old shit that don't fit this scenario no more, right? Like,